Hi there guys, this is Nikhil from GreedyTech and this is the comparison between Redmi Note 3 and the ZUK Z1. I'm going to compare the 3GB variant of the Redmi with the Z1. Even if we compare the 2GB variant, only multitasking experience will differ. Rest of the things will be very similar. Both the devices have pretty good build. Redmi Note 3 comes with a complete unibody metal design with curved metal back and two plastic strips on the top and the bottom for antennas. Z1 comes with a metal frame with chamfered edges and a plastic back panel. Redmi has a flat back and ZUK has a nice curved back which makes it feel more comfortable to hold than the Redmi Note 3. In terms of design, ZUK feels and looks better with all the right curves at the right places. When it comes to build quality, Redmi feels superior with a complete metal build. Both the devices have non-removable back panels, so non-removable batteries. On Redmi we have a SIM card tray that houses a nano SIM slot and a hybrid SIM slot. So we can insert either two nano SIM cards or a nano SIM card and an SD card. On ZUK we have a SIM card tray which has an option to insert only two nano SIM cards, and there's no slot for SD card. Both the devices have all the basic sensors including gyroscope and the fingerprint scanner. Additionally, Redmi has an infrared blaster on the top which you can use to control your television or AC or any device with an infrared sensor. Though fingerprint scanners are placed at different locations, both are fast and very accurate. You can use the Redmi's fingerprint scanner to unlock the phone, take pictures using the stock camera app and unlock applications. On ZUK, as of now, we can only unlock the phone. Once it gets CM13 update, we will be able to unlock applications. More on the software later. In terms of hardware, I'd say Redmi has an edge with the additional functionality of the fingerprint scanner and the infrared blaster. Both the devices come with 5.5-inch Full HD IPS displays. Redmi has something called as sunlight display, which actually makes sunlight legibility slightly better than the ZUK. Z1 has pretty good display too. It's capable of reproducing 100% color gamut. There isn't a huge difference when it comes to the display. Both are pretty good. Z1 is capable of producing more natural and true colors, but unless you put both the devices side by side, you won't notice the difference. Additionally, we have screen gestures like double tap to wake on Z1, which is missing in Redmi as of now, but we might get it very soon. So when it comes to display, Z1 definitely has the better display, but I don't think it should be a deciding factor. Redmi comes with 16 megapixel rear camera with face detection autofocus and 5 megapixel camera on the front. Z1 comes with a 13 megapixel rear camera with optical image stabilization and an 8 megapixel camera on the front. In terms of pure specifications, Z1 has a better camera than Redmi, and what Redmi lacks in quality, it fights back with better image processing. On Z1 we get much more stable shots because of the optical image stabilization, and on Redmi we get faster focusing speeds because of the face detection autofocus. Both the phones overexposes the shot and saturates the images a lot. These are some sample shots and you can pick the best one based on the results. Z1 definitely has better camera than Redmi, but the difference isn't huge enough considering the price difference. Redmi sports a Snapdragon 650 processor with Adreno 510 GPU. Z1 comes with a Snapdragon 801 processor with Adreno 330 GPU. Yes, it's an old processor seen in devices like OnePlus One, Mi4 and basically all the flagships from 2014. These are the benchmark scores. Redmi Note 3 comes with 32GB of internal storage with an option for SD card, whereas ZUK comes with 64GB of internal storage without any option for SD card. Well, I would say both are pretty good, and 64GB of internal storage is probably more than what you can ask for. So I don't think the lack of an SD card should be a great con for the Z1. Normally you won't see a huge difference in day-to-day performance because of highly optimized softwares on both the devices. Gaming is where the difference comes into picture. Both the devices are pretty good for gaming and have their own pros and cons. In terms of graphic performance, Z1 is better, but as it has an older processor, it won't be able to support new games. Both the devices have similar heating issues. Both get hot while playing heavy games and while charging. On normal usage, phone might get warm but never gets too hot. Redmi Note 3 comes with MIUI 7 out of the box and will soon get the updates to MIUI 8, which brings it some cool features like multi-window and secondary space. Z1 sold in India comes with CyanogenOS 12.1 based on Android Lollipop. It comes with all the goodies from Cyanogen like better OS optimizations, Cyanogen themes and privacy guard. In terms of design and UI experience, Z1 is better as it is very close to stock Android, but when it comes to a lot of customization, Redmi wins. Besides these factors, there are few irritating bugs on the Z1 like the screen doesn't respond on lock screen sometimes and app crashes without no reason. And camera app is very inconsistent, which puts a dent in its amazing software experience. Because of all these issues, I will pick Redmi to be the winner. By the way, Redmi also has its own share of issues when it comes to RAM management. It simply kills applications running in the background, so you might have to lock applications like music player to prevent it from being killed. This is again a place where Z1 excels. If you think better RAM management is the basic necessity of an Android phone, then ZUK does what it's supposed to do and Redmi simply sucks. Audio experience on both the devices is pretty average. No one does anything impressive, but Z1 is slightly louder and has the speaker in a better position when compared to the Redmi. Both the devices come with similar battery sizes. Redmi comes with a 4050 mAh battery, a micro USB charging port, whereas Z1 comes with 4100 mAh battery and a USB Type-C charging port. Both the phones have normal fast charger and get charged in 2.5 hours. Because of the additional customizations in Redmi and the lack of doze feature on Z1, Redmi will have slightly better battery life than Z1. On normal usage, you can get about 2 days of battery life on both the devices, and literally no matter what you do, play games, use the camera a lot, no matter what you do, you can't kill both the devices in one day. In my opinion, Redmi Note 3 is more of a completely balanced phone. It's new, it looks good, it's got better performance with additional infrared sensor. Most importantly, it has MI Protect. ZUK Z1 got pretty good specs too, but they are just old specs. It's got better build, in some way better OS, but due to the current software bugs and the fact that Cyanogen hasn't released the stable update for CM13 for Z1 till now is of a primary concern. Recently, Cyanogen has also removed some of its employees, which will result in further delay for software updates. With all this in mind, I can suggest Redmi for anyone who want to buy a good phone, and I'll suggest Z1 for people who only know their stuff, and for people who are ready to deal with the bugs and maybe willing to root the device and flash a stable custom ROM. So unless you're not that person, I wouldn't suggest you to buy the Z1. If it comes to me, I would definitely buy the Redmi Note 3 without a second thought. By the way guys, if you're looking for better alternatives, I'd say we have Moto G4 Plus for very basic users who want a very good camera, and L2, which is slightly better than Redmi but lacks an audio jack. Do check out my reviews and comparison videos on these phones for more information. So that's pretty much it for this video guys. I hope you found this video to be helpful. If you want us to make any specific video, do let us know by commenting below this video and we will try to do that as soon as possible. I'll catch up with you in my next video. Until then, have a nice day.